Okay, okay, okay. Here we are. Just whoop. Hope everyone is doing well today. A little bit tired today, so we're doing just um, a little bit of a chill, doodling, art study, perspective, and stuff like that. Because I noticed I'm not great at perspective. So, let's see. Excuse me. Oh my god, that was gross. I'm so sorry. So I realized I don't know how to draw thighs at all. So I wanted to look at different like you know what I mean, like when someone's sitting down or something like that. So yeah, like a frontal view of something. So oop, that's too thick. Right. So like normally when I do my like um wireframes, I will draw like this. This is like the crotch area and the hip bones. But then I have a problem, like, because I'll put the knee, say I'll put the knee, like right here, right? But then I'm not good at filling in the knee, you know what I mean? So, like, what is this? So let's just get rid of that layer. But I don't know. So I wanted to try and try to get better at my understanding of how to do that. So like if I take her, right? Or him, them, right? And then they're sitting there and I go above it. And I could, obviously let's say make them bigger. I obviously can like alright, so here's oops. I did it again, I forgot to go to the pen. Alright. Here's the hip, right? Here's the hip bone. And then you got the crotch behind here, right? Then you got the knee. And I can like do that, but like I always have a problem with filling out this part, you know? And so I wanted to get better at drawing people sitting down. But it's like I don't know, I'm self-taught, obviously. I just I find it very hard. Like I can figure out most things, but this is the one thing that's like really driving me crazy. So I went on Pinterest. I'm trying to find hello Seabass. Thank you for joining me. And like I could draw a person sitting from the side. Like it's not that hard. Well, never mind. It looks hard. Hi Namas, thank you for joining me. So like I could draw a person from the side, but that's driving me crazy. I just want to draw someone sitting like at a desk, right? This is their torso. It's really messy. It's really, really messy. But the torso, I don't know how to, you know. And I know there's volume to the hips. That's why I draw the hip bones kind of here, but and I know that like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. And I got little brain small, brain small. Like kind of like this pose right up here. If you can see where my cursor is, it's like, but maybe if this pose was like, maybe that's just what like you do. You just don't draw them straight up. Hi, thank you for joining me, Steph. Hi, Caffeine. Thank you for joining. Yeah, because what I'm trying to see. Okay, here we go. This right here. This one right here is the one I'm trying to like. The bottom right is the one I'm trying to get good at. Like, I'm just not able to translate that for some reason. Like, if I look over here, like I said, I got the knees. Then I got the hips. Oops. I get the hip bones right here. And I connect them. I draw the leg down or whatever. And then my instinct. I think maybe my instinct is like, because I'm always trying to connect from here. Maybe I shouldn't do wireframe anymore. Maybe. Okay, so there's a technique. I forgot what it's called. It's boxes, right? Or something like that. I've seen it before, so like, hold on. Hello, thank you for joining. Boxes. People. Perspective boxes. Okay, there you go. Perspective. To draw people? I don't know. Hello, Patricia. Thank you for hanging out with me. I like this YouTuber right here, Picat. But like, that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for at all. Yeah, they draw like square, like rectangles. Hi, Low B who eats. Thank you for joining me. So like, do I just start drawing cylinders? Because obviously my wireframe is not working out for me. Cylinders. Why did I say boxes? That should be cylinders. Well, let's try it. Let's try to draw some cylinders to see how it works out. So, I'm going to keep that up there, but I'm not copying that right now. Lobers. Oh, thank you for correcting me. I didn't understand. I'm not very, I'm not the brightest sometimes. How are you doing, Lobers? Let's see. Let's get the object moving tool over here. Oh geez, my mouse is jumping. Okay. I always turn on blue because it's easier to see. You're doing good, that's good. Love to hear it. So, alright. But here's my thing though, it's like, how do I... Alright, so maybe if I start with a wireframe, like I normally do. If I start with wireframe and then maybe draw cylinders around it. I always do the waist and the triangle. I know there's like other better ways to do it, but that's why I'm trying to learn now. No, see that's Let me do the little underwear first. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm having a problem because like when I draw like a person standing, it's wireframe is fine. There's not much perspective. I mean, maybe the arms are a little bit different. Hi, Chris. Thank you for joining. But like it's when you have different perspectives, especially something so foreshortened right here. Like, how do you? So actually, I'm gonna just take. I'm gonna merge all this, right? I'm gonna merge it. I'm gonna merge it. Then I'm gonna move everything up here. Lemon new layer. Alright. Let me try to at least get a person standing, but like to put it to wireframe and then see where I can go from cylinders from there. I'm eating souls right now. Yummy, my favorite food. I love souls in the morning, even though it's 5 p.m. Hello, Frankie. Thank you for joining. I'm not advanced at all. I would say I'm a little bit more than novice. I'm like intermediate, just getting the intermediate. So I think it's important to sit down and be like, to know your strengths and know your weaknesses, you know. But I do draw the underwear because no one has a flat crotch. Like no one has just like the crazy amazing thigh gap. And no one has, you know what I mean. Oh my god, it's Dream Ripples! My guy. So, make Bramble from Doors or something? I'm not familiar with that. I'm not familiar with that. I'm sorry. I see, you know, actually looking at this here, I could see where one of my fundamental like steps is wrong because the hips should be here, right? Yeah. Alright, well, let's keep trudging on. We're not making a masterpiece today. We're just trying to learn, get better. Hi, Jen. Hello, Sub. Thank you for joining. Okay. So now we're gonna just continue on the way I go normally. Very sloppy. Okay. So now if I take this person over here, let me look up some more of the cylinder references and see how they break it down. Doors, a horror game about entities. Oh, okay. I think I've heard about that. Is that like on Roblox or something? I think I might have heard about that. Guys, how do you spell cylinder? It's called Loomis. I have Loomis books, but I haven't read them in like so long. Gosh darn. How the freak do you spell a cylinder? Cylinder. Guys, don't laugh at me. I'm really bad at spelling. Wait, cylinder starts. Cylinder. Thank you, Dream. See, I will start on all kinds of wrong. Thank you. Listen, let me tell you why I'm bad at spelling. When I was in school, we had this thing called Hooked on Phonics. And I don't know if you guys ever heard of Hooked on Phonics, but it's the whole principle that let me just look this up real quick before I start talking. Yeah, like this. Okay. It's the whole principle that you sound out what you're trying to say, like we're trying to spell, right? Which is cool and everything. But can you guys tell me how you spell phonics? Just do me a favor and tell me how you spell phonics. Because this is what always cracks me up when I talk about it. Right, close, but no. Phonics is F, a P F. No, oh my God, stop! It's not F. See, I'm getting this up. Phonics is PHONICS, I believe, right? But when you sound it out, you want to go FONX, right? And right. Bye. Thank you for hanging out. So, so the whole premise of Hooked on Phonics does not work with the title of Hooked on Phonics. And so, like, you talk to teachers who are teaching around that time, they will tell you a whole generation of kids were messed up by Hooked on Phonics. And so, I can't spell for crud. I can't spell at all. And because I'm always trying to sound it out. But like that famous post is that English isn't one language, it's three languages and a trench coat, or it's a language that jumped other languages in the back alleys and stole their freaking rules or whatever. Okay, so I'm starting this wrong to begin with. So hold on, let me actually go to the Pinterest. You expect it to be right, right. Like other languages, like for instance, okay, not to sound like a weeaboo. Well, this is like for other languages, like languages that are like more symbol, um, has a meaning language. Like you can read that, and like in my mind, like I don't know anything well enough to like to speak it or read it or anything like that. I'm trying to learn Japanese, but it makes more sense for the like conceptually because like yes we do have Latin base words or whatever, and so sometimes like you can hear someone say a word and you can kind of parse what they mean if you know enough Latin, um but you that's high advanced stuff. Like that doesn't make sense because if it's someone who is like a 5-year old, they're not gonna know Latin before they know English, you know? So someone's talking about like medical stuff maybe, I don't know, you could parse some stuff out of it. But I'm just what I'm saying is like it's makes more sense to do symbol based language because a moon is going to be moon unless you put a modifier on it, and then you could be like, oh, a moon, and then like if say if I wanted to say the moon was pink and I put the moon and like a symbol next to it with a pink symbol and then like okay there's a pink moon, you know what I mean? It just makes more sense to me that way. But like I don't know. I want to learn Arabic. I want to learn a lot of languages. Honestly, I want to learn everything. Like I'm so mad that I'm not gonna live forever because I want to learn everything there is to learn. What am I doing? You said, let me look at Loomis actually. I have Loomis books, but I can't put that on the screen and you guys. You gotta learn English first. Listen, knock me on the head so I get amnesia. And not one of those weird amnesias where you remember language or anything like that. I'm like full on like goo goo gaga baby amnesia. And then teach me a new language because I am so done with English. I'm done with it. I don't want to be anywhere near it. Like, we're exes. Like, we broke up. It was really bad. Like, they took half the stuff and the TV. Like, come on, let's go. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired of just for real, yeah. I'm just tired of it. It's so annoying. And you know what makes me mad too? Is that like because English is so widespread, like literally it's like the default language, like I'm doing air quotes, default language of like trying to get into the global market, and that's why so many other countries with other languages teach English. Like Americans act like you're a dumbass if you don't know English. Imperialism, fucking right. I'm American, right? I wish it wasn't. But like they act like you're so dumb if you don't like. So you know it's crazy. It's like another. What was that post a while ago? A long while ago. Like it's like one of the like British people had a baby and their toddler could speak like 2 languages, and they're talking about how impressive that was, and people were like, "Yeah, minorities, like." Their families of immigrants, they have to like the children learn English and they still speak with the parents. Thank God one of us is American, else this would have been biased. Listen, stop. Listen, I'm American, not by choice. Anywhere else, please. Like, okay, no. Let me stop. I am blessed that I am in America and not in a country where I wouldn't have the freedom to sit here and talk with you guys and draw and whatever like that. I there are some places that I rather not be, North Korea, but I'm just saying I really I don't know how to draw that. I'm supposed to be drawing. I'm not. Like, oh my god. But anyway, where was I going? For real. Don't even. Literally, I will go on like a 5-hour tirade. That's the thing. Everything's political. Like, okay, I know I only had a couple of classes in college and I dropped out, but they might be for real. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Sorry. I should have muted that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my god. But anyway. Stop, no! Stop! Stop it! Stop, don't bully me! Okay, hold on. What was I even saying? What was I saying? Give me a minute. I'll get there. Um. Oh gosh. I do not feel good, guys, by the way. Um. What was I saying? I feel worse. Like I felt good for a little bit, like a couple of days. I was like, oh yeah, I'll stream. I'll be fine. My guy. My guy. Like I feel fucking like so bad. So freaking bad. I feel so terrible. My body hurts. I'm tired. I coughed earlier so much. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do um is grab this and cheat. Copy it. Right? Come to this page, do this, boom, right? Pen. There you go. Pen. Put this down right here. And now I'm gonna oh, I hope you get better by the end of this. Me too. Hi John, how you doing? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to stay on topic for. If you don't call me, you don't stop calling. Listen, I'm not a cheater. I'm not a cheater. I have not cheated. I did not. I did not sleep with that woman. Hey, wait, what's her like? John. Hey, John. Listen, there's proper. No, I can't talk. Stop. 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 No. Well, see, I'm supposed to be drawing here. I'm supposed to be drawing, but what's happening is I'm being bullied by my number one fan over here, and I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with that. Because honestly, like, okay, so life is hard for me, guys. Super. Guys, life is hard. I'm tired. I want to go home. Well, I am home. Shut up. I want to go to bed. Bed is my home. I don't know. Yeah. Followed by that. Yeah. For real. Okay, hold on. I messed up again. Alright. Alright. So I'm trying to figure out how to implement. Because you could say cylinders and Loomis and whatever all you want, and you could know how to do it and how, like, to work it. But, like, if you don't know how to implement it into what you do, then it doesn't matter because you're not going to implement it and you're going to go back to this freaking curve doesn't work. Anyway, so like I was saying, yeah, political science classes told me that everything is political. What sucks is my freaking every time I calibrate my freaking tablet, it doesn't stay. So I forgot to calibrate it before I got on stream today. So my cursor, yeah, when I draw ladies and they're like, you know, just hanging out, chilling out, being little cute cat girls, it's a political statement. No, but for real, art is political because politics informs artists on, even if it doesn't seem like it, even if it seems like they're just drawing anime, um, let's say they use what's happening in real life as story beats for, even if it's a drawing, there's a story for the drawing, right? So, you get what I'm saying? Look, I'm tired. I'm stupid and I'm tired. That's the two things I'll always admit. Because I'm always tired. But see, here's the thing though. This feels like I wouldn't do it because I know once you practice something enough, you can get the shorthand and you can, you know, skip a lot of steps of it. But it feels like something I wouldn't do, and that's not gonna help me. So I have to find a way to merge what I'm doing now with a far better way. for real. What I'm trying to say is I need a hybrid. I need a hybrid method. And I'm not talking about Linkin Park. Hybrid theory or whatever. Maybe I just... Alright. For sketch lines, I know I should. I know I should. I should. I know I should. But I wish it was like, I don't know. I should. I'm not saying words anymore, guys. I'm just rambling. Hold on. Again, smaller again, because I'm putting that to the side. What if... Because I think I'm fine with how I do the torso. The hands I need to fix. I know that. But... What if I draw... Oh no, I'm gonna ignore... Oh jeez, I did it again. I'm gonna ignore the upper body, actually. Just for a minute. That's too big. I'm gonna ignore the upper body. And we're just gonna do hips right here. It's gonna look like nothing. It's gonna look like trash. But I'm gonna freaking hips, right? And then I drew on the freaking same layer because I'm a loser. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Dream. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm sorry I hit my mic. Jeez Louise. Okay. Because if I think... I draw the hips, and then I draw a thigh. And like, if someone was sitting this way, right? And then... Right, because... It looks ugly, whatever, forget it. But, someone's sitting this way. Obviously, it's a lot easier to, like, get it because you're not shortening. But, if I were to take the same person and, like, try to... Whatever. I said I was gonna ignore the freaking top part of the body. Anyway, so... Hips are here. Underwear is here. Right? Actually, move that up. Okay. There's a method. There's a method to my madness. Hold on. And then... See, I draw from the top right here. Right? Then I draw from the bottom right here. Right? Then... No. Hold on. I'm gonna get the model again. We're gonna pull her out. Pull him out. Sorry. We're gonna turn him. Which one of these is turn? I forget. There we go. We're gonna turn him. Right. Okay, I see. Okay, so I see that he wasn't even sitting like straight to begin with. So that was the problem I was having too, because like I wasn't understanding that he wasn't sitting up straight. So let's start the crotch right here, right? And then the knees are here. That's the thing. It's like my problem is how do I get, how do I get from knees to hips? If I bring the knees down, and the hips are here. Oops, I went far too back. Okay. How do I? You know what I mean? How do I? Maybe if I draw from the top of it. No. Maybe. Hold on. You see my problem? I'm like so close. I'm so close to figuring it out. I feel it in my bones. My spine is tingling and my nose is running and I get it. I'm so close. Like, so close. But I'm not getting it. I'm trying so hard. It's so hard. New canvas. I'm just gonna new canvas this. Too much. New canvas. And don't save. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm getting a call. No, you are not taking over the stream. You think. Keep thinking. Listen. Stop bullying me so much all the time. I'm gonna call Ronald McDonald on your ass. Hold on. Maybe this would be easier to draw. Turn it blue. New layer. Get the pen out. Whoa! Boobies. Okay. Cause like crotch. Underwear. Works fine. Hip. Knee. What does it look like when I turn him off? So how do I do this on a reliable basis without like mm-mm. Do I have to turn this to a raster layer before it fucking lets me do it? Okay. Mm-hmm. That's because it wasn't a raster. Oh, okay. I want them. I want them both. I want them over here. Okay. And then underwear. Whatever, it doesn't have to be perfect. I can't look at my knees though. That's my problem. I look at my hands a lot, but I can't look at my knees. Like, this is not gonna be pretty. It's not meant to be pretty. I'm just trying to get... Okay. Try it this way. Mirrors? And have my soul trapped? No, that's okay. That's fine. That's alright. I don't need that. But I really... See, my problem is I didn't want to draw a man spreading. I wanted to draw, like, cutesy knees together. Hold on. Wait a second. Guys. Listen. I think I might have stumbled forward into something. Because I said I don't want to draw man spreading, right? So what if I didn't draw man spreading and just... Alright, hear me out for a second. Why is this not copying? What? Okay, I'm trying to... Oh, that's why. Okay, watch, hear me out. We've got this all separated now. We got the crotch, we got the knee, this leg. But what if, hear me out, this leg, and then this leg. And this leg. Cause I almost that kinda almost like you see what I'm getting at? That kinda maybe I fucked around and found out. Stop. Stop. No, I think I'm onto something here, guys. I think I'm onto something. Yeah, hold on. Like that. Whatever. Put this down. Merge it with the layer. Wait, that's not what I was trying to do. Shut up. Right? So what if, big what if, that's where they sit. The bum is here. Right? The bum is here. There's the unders. There's the underwears. But this. If I could keep replicating this. Stop. No, but for real, it looks like shit right now. But if I can keep replicating this, and then I can get used to it. Here's the problem is too though. This is not. Hold on. This right here. The knees are too down. So let's try again. Bum bum. Bum bum. The knees need to be higher than that. So right here. Underwear. Hold on. I think I need to do something with the opacity or something because it's not standing out like I really want it to. I don't. Wait, I turned the opacity down. What am I thinking? Okay. I'm so close, I feel it. I'm like so close. Like so close. Okay. Let's try again. I'm out of water. Holy heck. So, draw a person's spine. This is like normally how I would draw it. Torso would be up there. Then I'd put my little underwear on. Then, instead of doing hip like that, well, maybe no, I don't want to do that. Instead of doing hip, if when I'm only talking about drawing sitting down, I skip a step. Wait, no, don't skip a step. If I put the knees right almost at crotch level, right? I think because I draw, normally when I draw a wireframe, my hips are just a little butt. Oh. Yo, 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 yo. Because if I come up here, bring it together. No. Yo, my guys. It looks like shit. It looks like shit. But I think I got a thing happening here, you know? If I just keep drawing really sloppy, whatever, monster hands or whatever. Sloppy, monster hand, monster arms. Because now, stop. Now, I'm kind of seeing it. I'm kind of seeing it. Alright. So we're gonna delete this. Start over. Now we're gonna actually try to draw a person. We're gonna try to draw a person. Just a person sitting down. Right, I'm gonna still do this. I'm gonna still do this. Go through this. We'll get to the underwear part. And then, like almost at crotch level, we want the knees. Right? So then, thighs. Right? Thighs. Thighs. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Hold on. Thighs. Right? The knees. Right? 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 Gotta hold on. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You literally saw a process firsthand of how I try to teach myself how to do stuff, so this is gonna be really fast, so it's not gonna look amazing. Then okay. Nerd! I pressed the button. I pressed the button. I pressed the button. Oh my god. Alright. Stop. Well, thank you. I'm not professional at anything. I'm just trying to learn. Just trying to learn. That is not what I drew. That's not what I drew either. Oh no. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Whatever. Jeez. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm trying to this real quick. My pen is too thick, too big, too thick. I'm gonna turn this back to being blue because I like when it's blue. Now, does this not look like what I just drew? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. I'm not like trying to be quiet. Well, I'm not trying to be quiet. I'm just trying to do this real quick. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I just put stuff down. I'm not great at it, but I just put stuff down. Mm. I think I want to hurt. Does that look like what I drew? No. Stop it. Why? Stop. I guess I could just draw a circle and then erase one. I'm not gonna. try. Thank you. I try. Thank you for the compliment. I try to remember some things, you know, because like I've said before on my channel, I've been drawing since I was 5, and I still haven't gotten to where I want to be. She got a dumpy, huh? I wish I knew my anatomy better, so I wouldn't have to spend all stream trying to figure out how to draw someone's legs closed. Yeah. Alright, it's been an hour, guys. I'm starting to get tired. I gotta make some food. Uh, maybe next stream we'll finish this girl up. Draw some cool background, maybe draw another character, do something else, I don't know. But, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today, sticking with me. It was really fun. Well, y'all when you do that for me, you come up with a name for her. But, thank you, Dream. I'm really excited because I feel like I got in some really good improvement and I figured out how to do what I set out to do. So, and I'm really excited that you guys got to hang out with me and see the process of banging my head against the wall until I figured out how to do it. Like I say, thank you. Like I say, I'm falling forward. Alright, guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. I hope you hang out with me next time. I have not surpassed you. Stop.